the effects. So let's talk about how should we curb this? How should we curb drug abuse in society, like among youths? What are the things that we are supposed to do, us as youths? Because now it's us youths to begin this, then we push it over to other people who can help us, like NGOs, the government, then even well wishers. What should we do?
First of all, we have to do our internal work as youth.
Okay. For example,
As youth, you must really allocate the kind of people you are going to associate with integrity.
okay,
Because your mom is not going to be there wherever you are going to move from.
yeah, you're right.
The government is not going to be there wherever you are going to move from. But it is you. It is up to you as a
Self-discipline.
youth. Yes.
Okay.
Is this the right kind of society I'm meant to associate with? Are these the right kind of people, colleagues to be? Because you can't tell me you have seen a group of four smokers and you feel like this is my vibe. I mean, wherever you move with four drunkards, trust me, you are going to be the fifth drunkard.
Substitute.
Yeah, you're going to be the fifth drunkard. So, as a youth, it is up to you. Really, it is you to decide what kind of circle do you want to keep around with yourself.
What kind of friends do I
What
need
kind
to
of friends?
interact with?
Are these really people necessary in your life?
Yeah.
Are they adding something onto you? Do you admire their life? Are they in the same image that you dream of? Because as a youth, you must have a vision. You must have a life that you admire. Is this really the kind of life you admire? Seeing drunkards,
And then,
addicts?
part of one again now in one of the solutions, do you also think that these podcasts that we are doing are also part of
Exactly.
the prevention of this drug abuse among us youths?
Exactly. And I think now the government also should empower such podcasts because most of the times they're focusing on farming, agriculture, church, schools, and all that. But at a certain point, these youth need mental health, like
Awareness.
then awareness. But most of the time, they have neglected us. They have left all the roles for the school.
For the school, yeah,
The
and the
government should
society.
come in and start providing such podcasts to the youth. You know, we have national TVs.
The national TV, the NTV.
NTV. Like, I can say that every Sunday or every Saturday, we have this program for the youth, to help the youth, to talk to them. The government should also come in from there.
And then also talk about organizations for the youth that curb drug abuse.
Drug abuse.
Yes, for example, NGOs.
NGOs.
Yeah, for example, there's drugs apana. Yeah, NDA. There's even that. There's that what of drugs apana. But I don't know how it operates. But when I was in my high school, yeah, I was once in it, and yeah, we're doing things right. We used to go talk to youths, empower them, show them the effects of drugs. Yeah. It was Holy Cross, like some night school there in Ginger. And then also we talk about social media.
Social media.
Yeah, social media. For example, there's a country, forgetting it, same whereby the president said that kids below 16 shouldn't be exposed to social media. For example, holding phones. So if I don't know how can the government or the society come in terms of social media,
Social
like
media.
yeah, like preventing youths to
From being exposed to drugs through social
yeah,
media.
social media.
I think at a certain degree,
Okay.
there is nothing, okay, there is little that we can do about that.
Okay.
Because if you will really come in to engage into that, at a certain point, we shall be entering into freedom.
Okay. Should you say now it's the parents' role to cap that?
But now this is where parents come in from. You have bought for your son, your girl, your child a
iPhone
phone,
17.
iPhone 17.
Yes.
At least take the initiative to monitor their, you can say that after 3 days or 2 days, bring that phone and I review through your Chrome, your Google. What have you been searching about? Your YouTube.
Noodles.
So I think it should be the role of parents to monitor social media because the government is not going to come in at your home to send representatives that you have a son, how many sons do you have here? 4. Let them all bring their phones and they monitor they have been researching on.
As if accounting people.
So this is where the parents come in from. Do you take the initiative, the time to monitor what your kids are doing online? And then I think at a certain point, parents, you should limit time of access to the internet to these kids.
Yeah.
How do you tell me a kid has been online from morning up to the next morning?
And doing what? Is it working class?
Uh-huh.
Is she working class?
They do not have any business online, but they have been online from morning up to morning. They sleep every day the next day.
Next day, the whole night you're on the phone.
So that should be the role of the parents to come in, because most of the time these kids get exposed to this life through social media, the music content they watch, these are actors they're interested in. So it's a lot.
And then lastly, how should the government policies also help us in curbing drug abuse among youths as we sum up this podcast?
Now, the role of the government, I'm quite sure they are well aware of what they are meant to do. They put laws, but the problem is implementing them.
Okay.
Because yes, they have captured these drugs at the borders.
Yeah.
But after capturing them, what is next? What is the next step? Most of the times what they are doing is again selling them to these people inside.
Who sells? Is it the government or some representatives?
People in the government. Because when
You
your
should be
things
open.
when your things are captured at the border,
Yes.
we assume it is the government with them.
Okay.
But again, the same commodities, the items that have captured at the border, you find them in the market here. How did they get to the market, to the society? So it is them. They should work amongst themselves to see the loopholes in the system.
Okay then. So thank you very much. Himraki has been my host today. We meet again in the next podcast.